So at the UFC 315 press conference today, Dana White basically admitted that yeah, it's true. We're waiting to see if Bilal wins or loses so we can know if Islam is going to move up and vacate the belt so Ilya can fight Charles for the vacant, or Ilya is going to end up fighting Islam for the actual belt. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what Dana White has to say.
Just lastly for Dana, Ilya Taporia did an interview a few minutes ago where he said the winner of this fight is going to determine whether he fights Islam Makhachev or Charles Oliveira on International Fight Week. Can you confirm that that's the stakes attached to this main event too?
Yeah, there's a lot of moving parts right now, and yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Well, first of all, Dana, that's a sales tactic. That's a sales tactic. Easily read by your boy E-Rock Super Goblin. My boy's trying to increase the pay-per-view sales. All the tickets are open. It's at like 50% capacity. It's at like 50% capacity right now. It's like absolutely insane. But we all know that Bilal is gonna beat the brakes off of JDM. First of all, he mogged him in this stare down. Look at this. Look at this. Slaps the hand. Not even so cool. Like, you know what I mean? Unbothered. JDM's being held back. It's like a little toddler. I don't know, bro. It might just be me, but JDM just seems super goofy. My boy JDM just seems super goofy. We already know Bilal's going to take him down, ground and pound him, elbows to the face, smash him. He's over here talking about he's going to show him Canelo hands. Listen, I think Bilal's trolling. He's going to take him down and beat him up. But since we all know that Bilal is going to take him down and beat JDM up, this all depends if that's true. Because I need to see Islam versus Ilya. It will back my claims up that Islam is fake champion. If Islam was anybody else besides Habib's cousin, you guys would be calling him a fraud. 2 featherweight defense. One of them is a loss, basically. That first fight with Volkanovski, where they went 25 minutes in Abu Dhabi, I think that first fight was, that was a loss. Volk whooped your ass, okay? The second fight, it was on short notice, okay? It was on short notice. Yes, you choked out Charles Oliveira. I'll give it to you, but my boy is known. My boy is known to be a quitter. Then, after that, what is it? Moicano and Dustin Poirier? No, it was Dustin Poirier and then Moicano. But Dustin Poirier was one fight away from his retirement fight. He fought Islam for the belt, and now his next fight is going to be Max Holloway for the retirement fight. But if Bilal wins, does that mean that Islam would still move up and fight Bilal? That is kind of a question. Would Islam snake Bilal? Bilal has to say no. But what's weird to me, my boy doesn't talk to Islam. He only talks to Habib. Is Islam just this, like, uncontactable person? Does he not have a cellular device?
Bilal, we've recently seen pictures of Hunter Campbell over in Dagestan talking to Islam, Habib in Dubai and stuff. And it seems like the vibe is they're waiting to see if you win or lose, right, if he moves up or doesn't. Is there a chance that they've made a decision to move up and challenge you without speaking to you internally? I know you guys are friends and stuff.
No, I don't think they would do that. Like I talk to Habib all the time. He even messaged me the other day. So like,
You talk to Habib, bro, not Islam. Habib is not Islam. Habib is not Islam, brother.
like I said, some guys are so big about loyalty, and I'm the same way.
Hey, I mean, I believe him. I believe Bilal wins. Islam will have to fight Ilya. My boy's not going to move up. He's going to stay by his word and stay at 155. And if Islam stays at 155, boys, it's over. It's over. But if worst comes to worst and Bilal loses, it's definitely a possibility, but I think it's like a good 10% chance. JDM's last 2 were Gilbert Burns and Kevin Holland, guys. Like let's be genuinely serious. But it's a 10% chance of JDM winning. And if he does, his next fight's going to be Islam, which is just like insane. But if the Bilal JDM fight is a 25-minute war, and JDM wins, he's not going to be able to turn around in 2 months because Islam would want to fight in the same time that Ilya would be fighting, correct? Because they're starting their training camps already. It's been reported that Islam started his training camp, and so did Ilya. So I'm just a little confused by that. Definitely a little confused by that. Would that mean that Islam would move up and fight a #1 contender? Could we see an Islam versus Sean Brady? I would love to see an Islam versus Sean Brady. I low-key would go Sean Brady. You know what I mean? I am not an Islam fan. I kind of think he's a fraud. Kind of think my boy is a fraud, if we're being for real. But, Bilal, you're going to do the people's work. You're going to do the people's work. You're going to tear up JDM for us so we could see Islam versus Ilya. And if we finally get to see Islam versus Ilya, the MMA gods have blessed us. I'm going to go Ilya KO round 2. Round 2. Just like he did Max Holloway, pretty sure round 2. And same thing with Volky, pretty sure round 2. Hey, it's going to be easy peasy work out there. Anyways, boys, let's hope and pray that Bilal got this W in the bag. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.